I've been feeling lost, going hard, the same thing, like every day. Gotta go hard, but it's getting hard. No, I cannot stop. Round of applause, going hard. We made a way, said we made a way. Yeah, we made a way. Yeah, we made some plays. Now we changing things.
What's good, winners? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is James and I make travel videos. So if you're into traveling, good food, beautiful women, and real estate, hit that subscribe button now and get with the winning team. In today's video, I'll be sharing an incident where a young lady stole from my hotel. Now, before I get to the story itself, I just want to put this disclaimer out there. This one incident does not show the true depiction of Dominican Republic as a whole, or it's no knock on all Dominican women. Now, this is an individual incident and I'm just sharing my story, right? Now, fellas, listen, I know some of you want to believe that all Dominican women are street girls, or all Dominican women in Sosua are street girls and they prostitutes, but that's just not the case. I've been coming out here for years now and I met some very professional people and they do not work in the street. We're gonna get to the video later, but I just wanna give you the backstory on what happened before the incident. So one day I'm hungry, I want some Dominican food, so we go to one of my favorite Dominican restaurants in Sosua, Dominican Republic. Now, I'm not gonna mention the restaurant name and make it hot, but it was me, my employee Palito, and my childhood friend Weldon, right? When we pulled up, they dropped me off first, right? Now, they dropped me off, and when I went into the restaurant, I see this new cashier. Look, shorty is nice, right? But just plain jeans, t-shirt, ponytail in her hair. She's tall though. I'm 5'9". She had to be like 5'10" or something like that. So she got a little height on her. But she's standing there, and I press her. I say, "Una mesa para tres personas, por favor." Now, my Spanish is trash, and I'm working on my Spanish. But she say, "Oh, you speak Spanish well." And I'm like, "Nah, that's the only thing I know." And me and her is laughing and joking, right? At this time, they getting out the car. Weldon, you know, he walk up behind me. He like, "Yo, shorty, all right." And I'm like, "Yeah, she good money." He said, I bet you 1,000 pesos you can't bag." So I'm like, "All right, bet." You know what I'm saying? So we shake on it. So as she walking us to our table to seat us, he's singing behind me, "Jay about to pay for the food. Jay about to pay for the food," right? And look, 1,000 pesos, for those guys that don't know, 1,000 pesos is just 20 US dollars. But now it's not about the money, it's a competitive thing. We just made a bet. So she sit us down and I'm looking at her face because I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable, and I don't want to go in for the kill so soon, but I'm trying to get that eye contact to see, yo, if she feeling me, like what's going on. Like I give her a little wink, if I get a little smile or something, you know? So you can always tell by the eyes, right? So she's taking our order. She's not looking at my face at all, right? She don't even look my way. So we order the same thing when we go to the restaurant. Fried chicken, rice, beans, and plantains, right? We ordered the same thing. Yo, we want it for everybody. She said, all right. She bring our food back, and when she bring the food back, she bring fried chicken, rice, beans, plantains, and vegetables for all of us, right? So we busting our food down, and I'm eating everything. I'm eating my vegetables too. We didn't ask for vegetables, but I'm still eating my vegetables. My man Weldon, Palito, they not touching the vegetables, but they busting everything else down. So we call over again or whatever. She come check on us. You know, again, at this time, I'm trying to look in her eyes to see if, you know, if I get some kind of eye contact, what I'm feeling. I wasn't feeling nothing. It was looking like a no-go. It's looking like I'm about to pay for the meal, but it is what it is. So we like, yo, la cuenta por favor, and we ready to leave now. So I'm thinking like, yo, I just lost the bet. I'm not even pressing shorty hard, whatever. This is my favorite restaurant. I don't even want to deal with it, right? Well, one of my favorite restaurants. So When she brought us the bill, my man grabs his bill and say, yo, she charged me for vegetables. And I'm like, let me see, right? I said, yeah, the vegetables is 175 pesos. Nah, I didn't ask for. Now he's wilding out about 175 pesos. We talking about a dude that gets money. Listen, he just dropped 60,000 on a condo cash. I'm like, yo, why are you wilding about 75 pesos? So he started to call a girl over to us like, yo, nah, she got to take this off my bill. I didn't eat no vegetables and I ain't asked for no vegetables. I said, you making it hot. I'm trying to, bag shorty. We got a bet and you making it hot. I'll pay for the vegetables, right? So he like, nah, I'm gonna pay for the vegetables. So when she was walking over, I told her, no, don't worry about it. We good. Everything is good. So we sent her back, right? So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I told my man, I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write my number down on this piece of paper and give me to tomorrow. If she don't text me by tomorrow morning, then I'll pay you. But that's the way I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna handle it. He said, all right, bet. I write my number down on a piece of paper. We pay the bill. I write my number down on a napkin, right? James, what's that, right? That's it. James, what's that, my number. And I left it on the table. Right? I was staying in a hotel less than 5 minutes away, right? When we was driving to the hotel, I got a text. We're just gonna call her Maria. She said, hola, this is Maria. Thank you for leaving me your number. So I'm like, yo, look, shorty just hit me back, right? Now I'm texting her for 2 days. I'm texting her for 2 days. I haven't seen her, but she's working at this restaurant late. She's working like 4 to 11 or 4 to 12 or whatever shift. So for those 2 days, she don't see me. But my daughter called me, and now mind you, at this time I'm in Dominican Republic for like 2 months or 2.5 months working on a project. So my daughter called me out the blue. She like, yo, I have senior pictures. Can you come home and take my senior pictures? So I'm like, bet, I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna take your senior pictures. Let me look at a flight. So I already paid for my hotel. And I'm in Dominican Republic. And I want to say I was gonna stay in Dominican Republic for 3 months while they finished the project. But my daughter was graduating high school, so that got priority over everything. So I'm going back home to take pictures of my daughter. So I book a flight that night. And I tell shorty, I said, listen, we're gonna get together when I get back, but I gotta go home and take pictures of my daughter. When I get home, right now I leave all my stuff. I leave all my clothes in Dominican Republic. I leave with no suitcases. I just jump on a flight just to take these pictures for my daughter. When I get home, I'm texting her this whole time. Right? So we just texting and getting to know each other this whole time while I'm in Atlanta at the time. So fast forward, I catch a flight back to Dominican Republic, and that night, right? I want to say I got in like 9:30 or whatever. She came over like 11:30 to 12 o'clock, right? Now we vibing this whole time, we texting this whole time while I'm in Atlanta, and now I get back and she comes spend the night. So she spent the night with me. Night was good. We had a good time, so now we vibing. So for this whole week, me and shorty is chilling, going out to eat, hanging out, just random stuff, not doing nothing. Remember, she works from 4 to 11, so she don't have that much time, in between. So she see me when she can, but it was all love. She's a sweet young lady. And to this day, even with the incident, she still was a sweet young lady. So let me just tell y'all this, right? When I get change from the store, right? If they ever give me coins, what I do is at the end of the night, I empty my pocket and I put all my change on the end table, like, my end table next to the bed. So you have to think about this. I've been in Dominican Republic for 2 months now. So I have 2 months worth of change on the end table. Like I have 2 months worth of change on the end table. So one day she come over and she's staying the night that night. So, we finished doing our thing, and I told her, listen, I'm hungry. do you want something to eat? And she like, nah, I'm sleepy. And you know, I'm feeling like the man, cause I'm like, yo, I just gave shorty my best performance. I just put in that work. Like, you know, I'm leaving the crib, Diddy bopping out the crib. Like, yeah, I'm about to get something to eat. I just gave shorty the business. She going to sleep or whatever. But there was some different plans going on here. But I called my driver, Palito. He picked me up and we headed to, you know, to get me something to eat. Now, y'all know I have a camera in my room. Y'all know I have a camera in my room. This camera, when a new face gets in front of the camera, it alerts my phone and it say, new camera detected, right? So as we driving to the restaurant, I get an alert on my phone. It said, unfamiliar face detected, you know, in the camera. So immediately I look at the camera. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna tell you what I saw. I want you to look at this, look at what I saw. In real time, this is what I saw. So I'm like, oh shit, shorty is really stealing from me. You know what I'm saying? I just left and shorty is stealing from me. So we bust a U-turn immediately and we going back to the hotel now. So when I get to the hotel lobby, the security guard, right? I show the security guard. The security guard is real cool with Palito. They used to work together. So he's real cool. Now, this is a very, very safe hotel, mind you. It's off the strip and it's very, very safe. I live by this hotel and it's the best hotel to me, hands down, in the area, right? So when he look at the video, he like, wait, now? And I'm like, yeah. He like, oh no. Now he start wilding. Oh no, puta, no bueno, gusta, no gusta, policia. I said, no, calm, tranquilo. No, calm down. Let's chill. I got this. Don't worry. I'm telling him, don't worry. So I walk in the room, right? And I told her, listen, I have an emergency. You know, I'm sorry you have to go. I have an emergency. And she's saying like, ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Like, what's going on? And I said, no, Palito, it's an emergency, right? Now, you know I don't wild out on situations. I didn't tell her to give me the change back. I didn't tell her to, you know, what she did was wrong. I didn't say nothing. I let her keep everything. I just told her, go, I have to drop you off home. So I drop her off home. Now listen, when we got in the car, I sat in the back with her. I'm rubbing her hand like everything is good. It's normal. Everything is normal. I'm not making it hot at all. I drop off and gave her a hug and told her, you know, good night. I'll write you later or whatever. So that night, I didn't even text her, right? We just laughing at the incident. Like, we looking at the video, we watching the video, and we just laughing at the incident. Oh my God, this girl is crazy, whatever. Like, yo, it's just some petty shit. So the next day, I text her, and I'm like, yo, why would you steal from me? And she like, what do you mean steal from you? I didn't steal from you. And I said, listen, I want you to be honest. I said, I'm asking you because I know you stole from me and I want you to be honest about it. So she was like, yeah, I'm so sorry. I took the change for some kind of game for a daughter, whatever. I'm like, okay. I said, listen, it's okay. I forgive you. Don't worry about it. She said, yo, I feel so bad. Like, I never did that before. I feel so bad. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I said, listen, I forgive you. Now, this is the big thing. And this is why I don't like messing girls like waitresses in my favorite restaurants. because then you can't go back to, well, you don't feel comfortable going back to the restaurant. So that's a little no-no to me. But I told her, I said, listen, we do not have beef. We are friends still. I don't care. We cool, but I can't see you no more after this. Like, I can't deal with you at all after this, but we still cool. Now, I wanted to keep it cool with her because this is my favorite restaurant and I have to go see her now in one of my favorite restaurants when I want Dominican food. So I'm like, nah, you can't like, you know what I'm saying? Mess that up for me. This is my place. So she said, okay. She said, but please, it'll make me feel better if I see you. And I'm like, nah, I'm still denying seeing her. So one day I walk into my hotel and the security guard called me over. I'm like, yo, what's up? He said, and hand me like a handful of change, of coins. He said, yeah, you know, Chica came and gave me this for you. And I'm like, okay. Then she texted me and was like, yo, I felt so bad. Here your change back. I apologize, you know, whatever. So that was the incident. It was a petty incident. Fellas, what I have to just tell y'all is just be on point. Lock your things up. You know, it could happen to the best of us. You know, I don't leave anything valuable out. Now, I don't want nobody to say that, oh, you set it up, you had change on the dresser, you can't have change on your nightstand when you bring a girl over. Listen, I didn't set up. She took the change. The incident happened. It was what it was. All I have to tell the fellas, listen, for you, just be on point. Lock your stuff up. Don't let your guard down. Keep coming into Sosua to enjoy yourself. Let's win.